What's up, world? July 21st, 2024. It's about 8:35 or so. So, for those of you who don't know, I do a lot of running, a lot of cardio. There's this sort of a lap in the neighborhood, about 2.2 miles. It's not quite a 5K. A 5K would be great to run every so often, but I just, I just don't keep running. I've never really measured it, but anyway, after in my situation, to combat things like loss of interest, hopelessness, depression, sadness, or things like that, it's a good idea to be outside, be outside working the mind, working the body. And I must say that it's really therapeutic. I've been doing it, I did it a long time ago for a while. Lifestyle changed, and I tried again, lifestyle changed, but now I'm back at it. And this is, uh, I think I'm coming up, excuse me, I think I'm coming up on the end of my first year in my older age, or the beginning of my second year, because I remember there's a few winters past. I don't run as often in the wintertime, but I ran all last winter, and it got pretty cold last winter, but after you get started, boy, that cold air will wake you up. Boy, that cold air will get your heart pumping, and that cold air ain't no joke. It'll have you digging in. But it really is all I can do in this moment. And there's a moment of bliss that comes after the run. Some people calls it runner's high or something, but it's this moment of acceptance where I have to accept things the way they are, you know? And after I run, I get me a shower every day or every other day. Well, I shower every day, but some days my bones and my joints, my muscles will sort of begin to get sore. So I'll take a day off or two to sort of let them repair and rest. But after I do my run, cars. After I do my run, do all I can with my career, I feel fulfilled. Even though I'm in poverty and, they ain't really a whole lot to look forward to. You know, as far as I'm talking to the world, um, I've been trying to rebuild relationships with people, and it ain't going so well. I do the best I can. Excuse me. I do the best I can with my family. As far as children goes, no, they don't care. Family don't care. I mean, there's people online that care, new people that I've met, but as far as the old place that I've come from, that bothers me a lot, That bothers me a lot, and I'd like to work on that, especially if I had like money to work on it. It'd probably be a bit different, especially if I could tithe and pay, or tithe and pay child support and stuff like that. Maybe I could contribute to all of my children. That moment of clarity. That moment of fulfillment. Like, you know, I applied myself, my body, my intelligence every day. I eat healthy. I remain joyful. I exercise. I look for work. Some people would say that the kingdom come, God's will be done kind of thing. But thinking about how I look at God and stuff, Never mind Jesus. I've seen Jesus, and I see Jesus all the time. I know it sounds strange and people don't say it, but hey, it's no different than seeing spirits. Hearing Voices Network. You know, there's other networks out there. That Mad in America talks about seeing spirits, or talk about people that, or accounts of people seeing spirits. But there's a bunch of different groups out there. There's no need to represent today. But yeah. But just because Jesus, I could be wrong, but just because Jesus will appear to me doesn't mean that's going to influence my life in any way. And just because Jesus will appear to me doesn't mean that's going to convince the rest of the world to help me. And the reason why I say that is because I only know God's love through the people. I mean, yeah, I got my senses, my mobility, my mind, my intelligence, my eyesight, my touch, my smell. I got all my senses, in some community. And yeah, I can say that, that's God's glory and that's God helping me, but here I am now, still seeking God. Still seeking God, still seeking the help of the people. There's so many things I got to catch up on. My transportation, security, all kind of stuff I got to catch up on. All kind of stuff I got to catch up on. I had some really bad dreams last night. Bad dreams. I'll keep it short. Bad dreams like, my family was running away from me. And it's almost as if as she run away, or as they run away from me, everybody else run away from them. And then they had to realize that all the people in their life was coming through me or something. It's so strange. But I just walked away because it's so heartbreaking, to have family walk away. And there's another one I had with a friend of mine. Well, I wouldn't say a friend, but a guy I wanted to be friends with, but I kind of ruined it. But he allowed me to pray with him. And, well, he allowed me to pray with him after I realized how evil they were, or something like that. So it's just another night. I gotta get some work done today. I probably gotta do some laundry. I gotta get a shower. I gotta shave. I gotta apply. I gotta do at least one application this weekend, just to keep everything refreshed. Still working as the potter. Everyone can be compared to fine gold, according to certain scriptures. So I'm gonna try to compare them to fine gold and be a potter and build them up or something. I don't know. I gotta experiment somehow. I gotta figure out some way to either allow God to allow me to draw near to Him, or to convince God to draw near to me. Because without the people and without God's influence, you have a good morning.